Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome back to another video. Walker Venrick with Sharp Sports Network, bringing you my top 3 favorite GPP plays for this 10-game NBA slate here on December 20th. This is going to be a really fun one. I actually think this is an amazing 10-game slate. We have so much chalk falling that it's going to be really easy to kind of differentiate ourselves, obviously, with all this chalk. So I'm really in love with these top 3 plays that I'm bringing for you guys today. I hope that you did not miss yesterday's video. AD was the cover boy and ended up being the top scorer on the slate. So hopefully you didn't miss that one. We are going to try to run it back today and absolutely crush it. So right before I jump into this one, though, I do want to mention tomorrow, Saturday, there is 3 NFL games. There are 3 NFL games. We are running a free contest on FantasyDraft. The links are in the description below. If you do not have an account already, please use code SHARPSPORTS when you sign up as a referral code. But these contests are free to enter. The top 50 places will be paid out with different prizes. They're doing different tickets for contests and stuff like that. Make sure you go check it out. We're running one tomorrow for the 3-game NFL slate as well as Sunday for the NFL main slate. Make sure you don't miss it. They are free to enter. But now let's jump right into this video. And starting off here on DraftKings, the first player I want to talk to you about, the most expensive player I will be talking about today, is going to start here with D'Angelo Russell. D'Lo has a 33% usage rate so far this season, and he should see at least 33 minutes in what is projected to be a very competitive game against this defensively challenged Pelicans team. The Pelicans are currently 1.5-point favorites, and they have an implied team total actually of 112.25 right now. The Pelicans allow the 5th most 3-point field goals in the league right now, and if D'Lo gets hot tonight, it could be dangerous. I think he could actually break the slate. If he really gets hot and he's feeling a shot, if he pulls up 12 times from behind the arc, he should sink hopefully at least 40% of them, and it could be really dangerous. But the Pelicans also allow the most fantasy points to opposing point guards in the NBA. This 8.3K price tag does not scare me one bit, and it looks like we're going to be able to nab D'Lo tonight at less than 10% ownership, probably closer to that 7-8 range, kind of like how AD was last night. I absolutely love this spot for him. I just think it's a smash D'Lo night, and I really am not scared to play him again for this this really competitive matchup in such a sick spot. So jumping over to my second play, though, on FantasyDraft. Again, these plays are all universal, guys. I just like to show you on all 3 sites. That way we get a little bit of variety, because I know some people prefer FanDuel and FantasyDraft over DK and vice versa. But my second play is actually going to be Will Barton with this Denver Nuggets team. Will Barton has just been respecting the cash all year long. Every time we play Will Barton, he's just not, he hasn't ever done me wrong, ever. Especially this season, but I mean, Will Barton has just been consistent for me. He has a 19% usage rate so far this season and has seen a great amount of minutes lately. They are absolutely secure. I think we should be able to project him for about 34 to 35 tonight. It does kind of worry me a little bit that they're 10-point favorites over this T-Wolves team, but I don't predict blowouts. That's not what I'm here to do. As long as this game stays within 10 points for almost the entire game, we will have no fourth quarter blowout, guys, or nobody's going to be losing any minutes to that. So I'm really not concerned, but I think that some people might be. There's definitely more popular games on this slate in terms of implied totals and things like that. So I think Will Barton's going to go very overlooked. But I'm specifically looking to target Will Barton for his minutes at the 3 tonight. The usage he's been getting actually at the 1, that's great. He's been doing a little bit of facilitating when Jamal Murray's off the court. But the T-Wolves are actually allowing the most fantasy points to opposing small forwards out of any team this season. And that's just kind of it's a little bit of a fluky stat. I mean, obviously they've been getting decimated by the 3. That's no fluke. And Will Barton's minutes there are definitely appealing to me. But this matchup for him just seems really solid. Barton has also been active in the paint, just if you want to peek here in the rebounding column. The Timberwolves are in the latter half of the league in terms of rebounding, and we can't forget that they're also the 4th fastest team in the league right now. All of these stats, if you put them together, they really make the perfect storm for Will Barton tonight. So I really don't want to miss out on Will Barton. I don't see how he does not pay off this price tag, and that goes for any site in the industry. I love Will Barton, and I think it's just an absolute smash spot for him. But jumping over to my last play, this is more of a dark horse sort of large field GPP play. I want to talk about that before I jump over here because I don't think this, especially on FanDuel, but I'm projecting this player to be closer to about 2% owned across the industry tonight, and that is Marvin Bagley. Marvin Bagley has a 26% usage rate, and since his return, he's been playing very well. In terms of fantasy points, he's been doing okay. He's been doing decent. but he's just been playing well. When he's on the court, if you've watched these Kings play, he just looks great out there. I think this should be a potential double-double spot for him tonight, and I think that he's going to be a really key component for this Kings team tonight in this matchup against the Pacers. The Kings are 5-point dogs currently, and they should definitely rely more heavily on Bagley offensively in this game because the Pacers allow the most real points to opposing centers on average this season out of any team in the league. He's seeing most of his minutes at the 5. Bagley is when Holmes is off the court, and I love the odds of him being extremely efficient tonight and seeing more usage than normal. This is more of a large field GPP play, again, like I said, just because of how low the ownership's going to be. But I can't get off Marvin Bagley at this price tag. I absolutely love him. Again, industry-wide, I think he's absolutely fine, and I think that if you're one of those, if you like to attack like the main GPPs or like the 4-point plays, the kind of the ones that are, MME-able or 20 entry to MME, 20 to 150 sort of entry max, I think this is a really, really solid play to totally separate yourself from the field. I think he could absolutely crush this price tag tonight, but that is all I have for you guys today. I really do appreciate you taking the time out of your day to watch my videos. It really means the world to me and us here at Sharp Sports. So we really do appreciate you guys coming out. Make sure you do leave a like if you enjoyed this video. And before I let you go, though, I do want to mention to you we are still doing the holiday sale over here on SharpSportsNetwork.com at checkout. If you use code XMAS, XMAS, all caps, you will get 15% off of all apparel orders, so make sure you check that out. But again, that's all I have for you guys. I will be live streaming. I think Taylor and I are dual streaming in about an hour and a half, right around 4 o'clock Eastern, so make sure you come check that out. If you haven't come out to the dual streams before, we did one the day before yesterday, and it was absolutely fantastic. So I definitely don't miss today's, and I will, of course, be uploading another video tomorrow for my top 3 GPP plays. So again, thank you guys for coming out, and good luck to everybody playing tonight.